So what you're about to see is probably the most chill reading vlog ever. It's currently Thursday. It's pretty late. It's almost 2 o'clock. Don't judge me because for some reason I stayed up really late last night, meaning this morning, working on a job application, and I'm still on break, so it's not like I'm doing anything yet, so it's all good. I feel like I'm just justifying that to me because you probably don't even care. Anyways, I decided that because I'm not doing anything today, I would try to read a book and I would try to vlog about it. The book that I plan on reading is Fever Dream. This book is 183 pages and I've heard many booktubers that I admire really enjoy this book. I'm using my bullet journal to help me track. It's not even that deep. I just have these little checkpoints. So every time I read a 10 of the book, I exit off. For some reason, being able to check something off makes me feel good about myself. Every time I reach a checkpoint, the goal is to check in and give some of my initial thoughts. It's currently 1:59, almost 2 o'clock, and I'm gonna start reading. So it's currently 2:15 and I finished the first 19 pages of Fever Dream. I have to say, you're just thrown in there. There's no babying. Your hand isn't being held, figuring out like where you are, who the characters are. It's just like, bam, here it is, keep up. Good luck. For a while, I know for the 19 pages that I read, I was really concerned because I was thinking like, what if I'm not able to keep up with this pace? What if I'm not smart enough to figure out what's going on? But then there was the other part of my brain that was ready for the challenge and it was ready to see when everything was gonna start making sense. But I'm enjoying the ride at this moment. We are listening to this conversation that this woman is having with this boy named David. And it seems as though the woman who's having the conversation is Amanda, and she's talking to David about his mother, Carla. I think something has happened with Carla or something has happened to David, and David and Amanda are trying to figure out what's going on and trying to piece things together. I have no idea yet, but I'm really intrigued. I want to see what's gonna come next. My next checkpoint is to get to page 38, so I will check you guys later. So I've reached the 38 page mark. What? So I have to admit, I feel like these types of videos are going to be very spoilerific, so I would suggest that if you haven't read the book and you would like to and don't want to be spoiled, you probably shouldn't be watching this. But anyways, here are my honest and raw reactions to this part of the book. Oh my gosh. Okay. This Carla woman and her husband, they had this horse, and the horse drank from this one stream, and her son David also like drank from the stream or whatever. And it turns out there's poison, so the horse isn't doing so good. So the mom, Carla, has to take David to this basically to this healer so that she can save her son. And so the healer's like, oh, in order to save your son, we have to split his soul in half and exchange one half of the soul with someone else's half so that David can survive. And then after the whole thing is done, Carla is like, oh, now this is my new son and he's a monster. And this other weird thing happened where Amanda has a daughter named Nina, and for a while Carla and Amanda were in this car talking, and Amanda calls for her daughter to come to the car with them because they were going to go somewhere. And Nina gets in the car and she calls out for her mom and she says, "Mommy," and then Carla responds as if she's her mom, which was really weird. But then like Nina ignored it and waited for Amanda to answer. So I'm like, is there something going on with that is that foreshadowing something? I am just like, what? Let me continue reading. All right, see you soon. It's 46. I am at page 58. There have just been a lot of strange things that have happened. Apparently, Amanda is concerned about her daughter and is going to try to find the healer that helped Carla. And I'm just like, this book has me shook. Let me read some more. Let me read some more. And I will let you know. I will let you know my thoughts. All right. Back to the book. I don't know anymore. Who am I? What is today's date? So I'm at page 78 right now. It is 3 o'clock. I don't think I mentioned this before, but it seems like the reason why Amanda and David are having this conversation is because they're trying to pinpoint when some big event happened. And while Amanda is telling parts of her story, David's telling her like, oh, this is important, this is not important. But then while she's retelling it, it's like he's making commentary, which almost makes me think that whatever is going on is happening in the present, and for some reason or another he's in her head like telling her this is a good idea or this isn't a good idea. I have never read anything like this whatsoever. I think once I get to the halfway mark, I might take a little break to just like let my brain relax a little bit. But we'll see. I might get to the halfway point and just want to like charge ahead. Let me get back to reading and I will check in with you guys probably in like 15 minutes or so. Okay, bye. Page 104, so a little bit over halfway. I think something is going to be revealed and I don't even know. Like right now, David and Amanda are at the part of her story where this big thing happened, and Amanda has been talking to Carla about what's been going on with David. And at the time, Carla was saying that David was actually killing and burying these ducks, but it doesn't seem like David has actually been killing them. He's just been burying them. So it makes me wonder, what is it that has been killing these ducks? Also, I'm starting to wonder if something in fact is going to happen with Nina, because Amanda keeps asking like, oh, where's my daughter, and David isn't responding, and he keeps talking about how there isn't enough time, like they're going to run out of time. I've been sitting down for the past hour and a bit, hour and 15, so I probably will walk around a little bit, get some circulation flowing, and I'm gonna come back and probably finish this. Oh my gosh. All right, see you guys later.
Did not want to do what I did in 2018 to myself, where I read The Girlfriends in 2017, and then like
So I have to admit, I have obviously forgotten to check in for the last couple of checkpoints. I'm on page 171 and I have, I think, 12 pages left of the story. This book is taking quite the turn. It seems as though there is some type of curse in this particular town, and because of that, a lot of people are being affected. Carla thinks that everything is her son's fault, but it's not. This book is so gripping. Like, I legit couldn't put it down. I'm gonna finish it and then I'm gonna come back. All right, see you. What? So it's 4:19 and I have finished Fever Dream. My mind is absolutely blown. This is about a town that is basically haunted, and it kind of is discussing people's, like, the way that people cope with whatever is happening in that town, and also talking about how, or the things that people attribute to those weird things happening. I don't know. All I can say is that oh my gosh, this was so good. I'm obsessed. Anything that I have said during this reading vlog has interested you in the least, I would highly recommend you check this out. And if you have read this book, let me know your thoughts. I'm gonna finally get out of my pajamas. I hope that you enjoyed this. I thought this was really fun. I'm hoping that I can do this with the remaining books that I end up reading this year. I'm gonna head out. I hope that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.